Hi, my name's Scott Hegarty and I'm 30 years old. I usually wake up about 7, half 7 in the morning. I'll go up to the toilet, wash my face, brush my teeth. Then I'll go and prepare breakfast for my wife and my son and myself. Usually my son will have toast, I'll have porridge. My wife usually has porridge as well. Then I'll go downstairs again and wake them up. That's usually about half 7, 8 o'clock. Get my son upstairs, we'll have breakfast together. I'll go and get ready for work, get my son ready for his day. And then I usually leave about 8:30. I usually take a packed lunch as well with me, usually some sandwiches with roast beef. Leave work, I work in Eurocentral in Motherwell, so I drive there and I usually leave about 8:30, as I say, because I start at 9:30. My job role is a support worker. I work with people in the local community, mostly males who have special needs, epilepsy, learning difficulties. So when I go to work, I'll get my roster for the day, and have a look through and see what the clients want to do that day. I'll also look at their care plans to see any risks that may factor into what those individuals are wanting to do. After that, it's usually about 10 in the morning, I'll jump back in the car and I'll go back through to Cumbernauld to start my shift. There's 4 people I take care of. Usually I spend at least 2 hours a day with them, and what we'll do is we'll get them ready, we'll get them all set up for their day out. Some of the guys like to go play pool at the local pub, some guys like to go for lunch, and some others like to just go for a walk. It's just totally dependent on how they're feeling that day, and sometimes as well I'll just sit in with them. Once we've had them out and we go back, we fill in a time sheet for me, obviously, so I get paid, and also we will just spend some time sitting down with them, ask them about the rest of their day. Then that takes pretty much up to about 4 o'clock. I'll jump back in the car and I'll drive back through to Eurocentral, and then we'll have a staff meeting. So there's 3 people, including myself, that take care of these individuals. We'll have a staff meeting about what we want to do for the following week with them, anything we need to change in regards to how they go out, where they go. That usually takes me up to about 4:30, where I leave work and I drive back home to Cumbernauld. After that I come in, it's about 5 o'clock, I'll come in and I'll chill out for 5-10 minutes. I'll have a drink of juice, catch up with the news. Then I'll pop in and make dinner. Most nights it's curry, some nights we have steak and potatoes, just normal things really. We'll sit down, we always make sure we sit down at the dining table and have dinner. It's a good way to catch up. After dinner, it takes us to about maybe 6 o'clock, 6:30, we'll take our son up to the park, the local park, and that gets him out and gets him some fresh air. We'll come back maybe about 7, 7:30 at night, and I'll run my son a bath and play about with him in the bath, give him a wash. That takes us up to 8 o'clock, where I'll get him ready for bed, and then play about with him maybe for an hour, half an hour, and that'll take us up to 8:30, 9 o'clock, where we give him a wee supper, usually a bottle of milk for him because he's coming up for 2, and I'll take him down to his bed, let him watch some videos on YouTube, usually Pepper Pig, reading him a story, and he's usually sleeping for 9:30 at latest. After that I come back up the stairs and I get to spend some time with my wife. We'll just have a wee chat about our days, maybe watch a movie on Netflix. I'll also just play about with my iPad, play a couple of games on it. My wife usually goes to bed earlier than me. She goes to bed about 10:30. I like to stay up for a wee bit, play some FIFA and listen to some podcasts. That'll take me up to maybe about 11, 11:30, and I'll go make myself another snack. Usually a pot noodle. And then after that I'll go down to the toilet, brush my teeth and prepare myself for bed, get undressed. And then I'll go down to my bed and go to sleep for roughly about 11:45 at night.